For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 31 of Season 2 here at Napoli. If you missed the last episode, which was the Europa League final, check that video first to avoid spoilers in the next few seconds. I'll give you a couple of moments to go and click off this video and click on that one. If you haven't done by now, then it's your own fault. In the last episode, we won the Europa League by 3-1 ahead of Bayer Leverkusen to win our second piece of silverware of the season. Now we have the chance to win the treble by beating Juventus in the Coppa Nazionale final. We beat them in this competition, in this very game last season. So it is a replay of that particular game, and they have the opportunity to get payback on us here, not only for beating them in the Coppa Italia final last year, but for us beating them to the league title this year. Of course, they beat us to the league title last season. I think we finished third in the end, didn't we? In Season 1? I can't quite remember. I think Roma pipped us to third, didn't they? And we finished third, then had to qualify for the Champions League this year. So we will play Juventus. Actually, Lucas isn't fully fit. I'll play him anyway. We'll play the same starting lineup that played against Leverkusen. They were victorious, obviously, after 120 minutes. So hopefully we can do this inside 90. Again, don't cheat and skip to the end. Let me know in the comment section down below what your score prediction is for this game. I'm going to go 2-1 Napoli after extra time. But I could be wrong. I normally am. I wasn't yesterday. I accurately predicted the scoreline, although it was after 120 minutes, not 90. So you can argue as to whether I was actually correct or not. But let's jump in now to the Coppa Italia final. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of the Oviedo series or for what's coming next after this Napoli series. Let's go win the treble, shall we? Right then, Juventus' team. Buffon, Lichtsteiner, Jose Maria Jimenez, Bonucci, Sandro, Khedira and Moroni in the middle, a narrow 4-2-3-1 with Piazza, Pjanic, Cuadrado and Higuain. That's the exact same side that played against us the last time we played Juventus, where we beat them, of course. So I'm hoping to do the same again. You already know my starting lineup, so we'll push into the game and see what we can do. I'm hopeful, maybe, that we can do something here, but I mean, Juve might just raise their game completely. They did end the season on a half-decent winning run and kind of matched all of my results after we beat them. Johnny heads that back to his keeper. It was supposed to be a clearance, but thankfully it reached the goalkeeper and went safe. But Higuain lays that off there to Pjanic, and he shoots straight down the throat of Rulli. The throw out from Rulli the first time didn't go to the man it was intended to, hence why they were able to get the ball back towards the front line rather sharpish. Diawara will turn on that and get it across here to Isco. And we'll try and build something down this right-hand side. But no, Alexandro cuts it out brilliantly. And Moroni will look to build something for Juve. This is probably going to be more difficult than the game yesterday, even though we're more familiar with the Juventus team. Obviously, the individuals are better than they were for Leverkusen. And we struggled against Leverkusen until extra time. Piazza turns here, and Aspi gets the foot in. It'll be a throw-in for them after 8 minutes. We had to wait until the second half. Was it the second half? No, we scored in the first of 2 added on minutes at the end of the first half, didn't we? We scored in stoppage time, yes, or in the last episode. Up we go. Johnny wins that header. Lucas isn't going to win this one, though. Piazza knocks that down. Let's hit 1-2 with Alexandro. Here's Moroni. Juventus really putting the pressure on in these opening few moments. Diawara will go for the tackle. That's not a foul, ref. Free kick in a decent, promising position. It's a bit too far out to shoot. He may take it short, Pjanic. He has done. He's kicked it straight against Moroni. That didn't go according to plan, but if it ends up in the back of the net from this move, then they'll say that it was meant all along. Sami Khedira through the channel to Juan Cuadrado, who misses the ball completely, and Koulibaly will clear away. Insigne can keep that in. If we score from a counter-attack after Cuadrado swings and misses at thin air, then that would be absolutely fantastic. Insigne dives inside. There's Belotti trying to outmuscle Bonucci, but can't. But wins the tackle there against Bonucci. Oh, he used his left foot there. I tried to finesse that with his right. Chances at both ends after 15 minutes, but still goalless. We could yet have another opportunity here. Might have given the ball away, and Piazza intercepts well. Bonucci, ever composed at the back, just calmly plays it back to his goalkeeper. Aspi into Isco. Forward to Diawara, across there to Hamšík, into Belotti. Got runners around me, but which one do I use? I'm going to try and squeeze that through to Diawara and then squeeze that through to Hamsik. He could get his shot off. Merrick Hamsik and has done, but it's a good save by Buffon to stop me from taking the lead. Corner will come in from Hamsik. Underneath that is Koulibaly, and Lichtsteiner clears it off the line. Lucas will have to quickly get this out of his feet or go for the 1-2, then try the early shot, but Pjanic closes me down. Lucas so steals it off him. I'm going to play the pass back. Oh, I missed everybody. Isco lays that back looking for Hamsik, but can't find anyone, and now they come away on the counter-attack. Pjanic into Higuain. Around the corner is Piazza, who is quick. Aspie's fast enough, though, and gets in a very good tackle. This is just as end-to-end as the game against Leverkusen and Mönchengladbach in the semis of the Europa League, for that matter. Isco drills this out wide, but Lichtsteiner intercepts. And to be fair, the semi-finals in this competition against Sampdoria were pretty mental as well. So it's kind of par for the course. Once you reach the semi-final stage of a competition, the games get very, very good and very, very close and are played at such a high tempo, it's hard to keep up at sometimes. We don't have boring finals at Napoli. We don't have boring games at Napoli. The amount of goals we've scored this season has been quite remarkable. Diawara will look to turn inside there, and he's on the breakthrough. Belotti's not quite made the right run for me, but Hamsik could return it to Diawara, but I can't. Half an hour in, it's 0-0. Holding me off here, Morone. Diawara eventually gets the tackle in, though. Hamsik just manages to squeeze that to Isco before he gets closed down. I don't know why Belotti ran at me there. Give this to Hamsik first, and then dink it looking for Belotti, who's in behind now. Andrea Belotti! Good save by Buffon. Perhaps should have passed it to Isco. I think Isco went across there to Belotti to kind of voice his frustration there. Van Dijk with the header into the back of the net goes the ball. We scored a very similar header in the Oviedo series with Rocha not long ago. That is a wonderful header from Virgil van Dijk. We nearly scored earlier on with a header from Koulibaly from a corner, and it's just perfect. It is perfect. Buffon beaten 37 minutes in. Van Dijk makes it Napoli 1, Juventus 0. Lucas into Belotti. It's dropped quite deep. Insigne is there in an advanced position though. Hamsik's gone again. We'll go out wide here to Johnny. If I can grab a second before half time, that would be perfect. And Insigne is there, but Khedira cuts it out. Will be a corner though. Scored from a set piece earlier on. Can we do so again? Hamsik with the cross. At the near post is Alexandro, I think, that headed that way. Lucas trying to get it out of his feet before the defender arrives. Got it out of his feet before one defender arrived, but not before the second. 1-0 up at the break, as it was in the last one in the Europa League final. But will this one end in the same manner? Diawara, Belotti. Weird first touch, but never mind. Still got possession, so I guess that's the most important thing. Back to Belotti. Hamsik's there. Very tight in the midfield there, as you can see, Juventus. Khedira and Morone just basically stood next to each other, marshalling that central area. I don't know where my defenders have gone. Lichtsteiner, thankfully, has passed that wayward. Get that through there with Isco to Hamsik, and then squeeze that out wide to Insigne. It's Cuadrado that's closing me down, but can't deal with a change of direction from Lorenzo Insigne to make it 2. What a block by Leonardo Bonucci. Unbelievable defending. That was remarkable. Still 1-0. With the tackle, Isco fires that quickly to Belotti. There's space out here for Lucas. Can I get this back inside? Azpilicueta? How? I want to see a replay of that. With a deflection as well. With a deflection as well. Buffon's kept that out. I've no words. No words. I'm going to actually try and knock this down, but Pjanic wins the header. Hamsik, quickly get it inside if I can to Lucas. Shake off any attention from defenders. Van Dijk scored a great goal from distance in an earlier game in this season, but he's not going to get the opportunity to here. Higuain on the counter. I cannot believe Buffon has saved that effort from Azpilicueta. With a deflection as well, is one of the best saves that I've seen on FIFA this season. Lovely ball through to Claudio Marchisio, who's come off the bench here, looks to pull that back to Cuadrado, and really makes a save at the other end now. Corner for Juventus, half an hour to go. They're making more changes. I might have to consider some of my own soon as well. Lamina coming on for Sami Khedira. Cuadrado. I don't think he knows what he wants to do with it. I don't know what he wants to do with it, that's for sure. Driving into the box, gets around the corner there to Higuain. Van Dijk gets the tackle in and will take the advantage and push away. And no, we won't. We'll take the advantage and then have the free kick. Johnny into Hamsik. Through there to Diawara. Round the corner to Isco. Lucas is there. Oh, it's a great through ball. Isco, not Isco, Lucas, sorry. He scored the second in the Europa League final. He scored the second here. That ball through was dreamy. The perfect ball through for him to run onto, take it in his stride and slot home. Just threading the needle. Alexandro tucked in tight, wrong decision. Lucas opens up the angle and then buries it in the back of the net. Nothing Buffon can do about that one. I said 2-1 after extra time. It can't be 2-1 after extra time now. It could still be 2-1 in 90 minutes. Or we could extend the lead further. Or alternatively, it could just stay at 2-0. I'd rather it's just stayed at 2-0. That way there's no doubt whatsoever that we will be winning the treble this season. Iwara pokes that through for Hamsik. We could even make it 3-0 with a couple of quick goals here. I'm trying to think that over, but Bonucci not to be moved. Pjanic fires that into Higuain. Bit isolated at the top. Higuain in this Juventus side so far in this game. 15 minutes to go for them to score 2 goals. Marchisio still somehow going through there. Pjanic could return it to him. Here's Piazza across and Koulibaly with the most important interception of his entire career. Corner to come in from Miralem Pjanic. They surely would have just passed that home from 5 yards, but they take it short here to Cuadrado. He's got a man on the edge of the box. I think it's Lamina. No, it's Piazza. Where's he going? Back to Lichtsteiner. We're holding them out well here. Still got a number of bodies pushed forward though. Insigne gets the block on the cross. Is that a foul? Nothing given. Lichtsteiner using his body there to just bump Hamsik off it, and then Hamsik puts the tackle in. I'm going to make some changes. Isco can come off again, but this time... yeah, no, we'll bring Jorginho on again. Actually, no, let's bring Dries Mertens on in that role there. And I'm going to bring Ben Yedder on. No, I'm not going to bring Ben Yedder on. I'm going to bring Krejci on for Lucas. 12 minutes to go. 2-0 Napoli. Lichtsteiner with the throw. Back to Mandzukic. They've made a change as well. Gonzalo Higuain off now and Mandzukic on. I probably should have left that for my keeper, but I didn't want to take any risks. Oh look, are they going to go short from the corner again? Pjanic to Cuadrado. He's got Piazza there, but we've narrowed down that angle, and the keeper will come for this and just make sure that he gets it away. Alexandro will look to recover it. His positional sense was out of whack for our second goal, but he's going to earn them another corner here. Pressure from Juventus in the last 10 minutes, but they do need 2 goals. Again, short with the corner. Cuadrado whips it in. Johnny heads away. Win this, please, Belotti. He hasn't. Lamina knocks it down. Oh, what a wonderful goal that would have been from Piazza had he got the technique right to whip that in the top corner, but it's gone wide of the target. Ridiculous technique to spin on the spot like that and volley it in such a fashion, but he's missed, and we stay 2-0 in front. 7 minutes to go. Lamina. Whoop. Out wide to Mandzukic. In there to Lichtsteiner, who left it for him. Lichtsteiner forced wide here. Gets the crossing though. That's dangerous. Aspi can only turn it behind. I didn't tell him to do anything. He did that of his own accord there. It's a corner for Juventus again. And Buffon's up. Even with 3 minutes of normal time still to go, Buffon is up for corners. Good save by Rulli. The near post corner routine nearly working. This is going to be their 5th corner of the game so far. Crossed in. Buffon could be underneath that. Virgil van Dijk heads away. He's going to go back towards goal now. Miralem Pjanic get the ball into the box. Keeper will palm it away again as he did earlier on. Cuadrado picks up the loose ball, gives that straight to Insigne. Now, Buffon, unfortunately, is back in his goal. But they've only got... Oh, actually, they've got more defenders back now than I thought. But we'll get that to Diawara, and then he'll draw the extra defender so we can play it into Belotti to seal it out at 3-0. Always, always, always have faith in Andrea Belotti. In the last moments, stoppage time yet again for us. Belotti pile drives that into the bottom corner to make it Napoli 3. Juventus 0, and rather fitting that we score 3 goals in the game that wins us our 3rd trophy of the season. It's going to be a treble for us here at Napoli to sign off the series. Couldn't be happier. Could not be happier. Will Juventus get a goal back to replicate the scoreline from the game against Bayer Leverkusen? They won't. That was tantalising for both the defenders and the attackers there. Juan Cuadrado very nearly got to it. Can't flick that on with Belotti, waiting for the referee to blow his final whistle, and there he does exactly that. A 3-1 victory yesterday, or the last episode, I'm not sure when you'll see this, in the Europa League final against Bayer Leverkusen. We keep a clean sheet this time and again score 3 goals, again relying on late goals to get that scoreline. Against Juventus, we beat them out to the title this year, we beat them to the Coppa Nazionale again for the 2nd year in a row. Our 4th trophy, no, 5th? I can't remember what happened in the Italian Super Cup at the beginning of the season. At least our 4th trophy, potentially our 5th of our career here at Napoli. We'll find out for definite in the season roundup, which will be in the next episode. But Hamsik will lift the trophy here. He's going to be the captain for the day, and he's going to be the man to lift the Coppa Nazionale for the 2nd season in a row. Of course, we won it last year against Juventus. We've won it again against Juventus. Plenty of new faces in the lineup this year from last year. But Marek Hamsik going to be the man to lift the trophy. Our third of the season, a treble-winning season here at Napoli. And there we go. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more of the Oviedo series. The season roundup from this series, or of course the career mode series, is going to come after this one. I already know what I'm doing, so I will let you know in due course over the next few days. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your support on this Napoli series, and I'll see you next time.